One of these days I'm going to do a pantsless narration. You guys are never going to know. But what's up, guys? We got Monday's upload going on. Decided to take a little break on Wednesday, and then Friday the background mods came out, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Somewhere in that time period. I knew about them, and I was like, I'll do a regular one on Wednesday, and then I was like, oh, regular on Friday, and I was like, whatever. So I'm a little out of practice, but I got a good match for you guys. So it was versus Sweet and Sour Wi-Fi Battles, something like that. Can't really remember, but it was a UU match. It was a good one. We'll play it back right now. Okay, so as you can see, we both have Rocks leads, him having a Donphin, me having a Kabutops, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. We got a couple of other things on this team I'm kind of worried about. Given my most recent video, I'm worried about Bisharp, but I don't know how I'm going to take that down. For now, I think, yeah, I go for the Waterfall, predicting him to set up the Rocks. I know I have a Sash, I know he has the Sturdy. It's pretty much just going to be who can get the other one down to their, their 1 HP thing first, and then we'll just go with that, because we both have priority. Both have super effective moves against each other. I do get a flinch, given the series of plays that could happen here, seeing how well he's taking my hits. Not really sure how long that's going to matter in the long run, but I don't know. So I set up my Rocks here, knowing that I still have full health. I can take any single one of his hits, and I do have weak armor, so if I can take this thing out cleanly, I might be good to go to take out a couple of other threats immediately after this. But weak armor activates. I might as well take him out with an Aqua Jet immediately after. I'm not sure whether or not Aqua Jet will take out from yellow. I'm under the impression it will, but I do get a crit here, so I don't really know whether or not that actually ended up mattering. I can run and calc it immediately after, but yeah, we'll just go with it for now. So Spiritomb comes in. I'm kind of expecting the Sucker Punch or the Shadow Sneak, so I might as well go for my priority. Because if I don't, he's going to take me out, so might as well get some damage on him. Anyways, he's going to go for the Shadow Sneak, take me out. Because it only does 1 damage, because that's all I have no information on what kind of Spiritomb this is. Looking at it, it might be banded. Look at how much damage it does to Roserade. Kind of expecting the Sucker Punch, that's why I went for the Toxic Spikes. This is a Veno Shock set, so as long as I can get 1 layer, I'm good to go. I know he has 2 things on his team that won't get poisoned, but I can exploit it on the rest of them, so we'll just go with it. In the meantime, for those things that cannot get poisoned, one of them I cannot poison, period, because it's steel, but the other one levitates, and I do have Toxic on this Umbreon, but could have gone for it now, figured why not. I don't think I went for it. I think I just ended up going for the Wish, to potentially pass it off and get some Switch Initiative going at the same time. So anyway, Clefable comes in, doesn't take any damage from the poison. I don't really care. As long as I can, get the boost from Venoshock, it's not really that big a deal to me. So, I go for the Wish. I'm going to pass it off to Roserade. He does suspect that, goes out to Victini. I don't care if he suspected that or not. I don't care how blatantly obvious it was. I wanted my Roserade back up to full health. I was like, I want to use it, and there's a Woodpecker on my porch. Look at him go. Well, you can't, but anyways. He's poisoned and all this other stuff. I'm going to switch out. I don't know what kind of investment I have on my Umbreon. So I might as well go out to my own Victini to take the incoming Fire move / V-Create. The Psychic, the Fire or the Psychic, I find that those 2 guys kind of have good synergy, One resists, they both resist fighting, so I don't know. I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head here. But I don't take the V-Create entirely too well, which kind of suggests to me that it might be banded, but that does a little bit more than I thought it would. So anyways, I'm going to go for the Thunder, end up missing. Actually, you know what? That's probably not banded at all. If anything, that's just a really powerful move in itself. But I ended up missing Thunder, so it's unfortunate. And I think that might be Scarfed, and that second one might have been a tie. I'm still not 100%. I haven't seen any kind of recoil or anything of the sort. But I'll have to ask him immediately after. So anyways, I know he's -2. If he is Scarf, I can definitely come in with Galvantula and drop a Thunder on something, because Donphin's dead. So, in comes Spiritomb. Don't know if he did this expecting to take a Thunder or a Bug Buzz, thinking he could take any one of his hits. Thunder does have 93 accuracy on Galvantula, might as well drop one. And it takes it out. I guess he kind of used it as switch fodder. I mean, if he didn't think that he could take it. God, look at that guy go, he's hungry. That is really distracting, I'm sorry. But anyway, in comes Clefable. I know I can't really take it on because it has a really high base spec D, but I know I want to try out Roserade at least once. I want to see how much it'll do to a Clefable. So I do go for the Venoshock. And it does around half, if I'm not mistaken, a little under half, which, you know, given Clefable is not terrible. That's not bad. So he does go for the Seismic Toss. I do have Leech Seed and Giga Drain on this set. It will not be affected by Leech Seed, but I think what I want to do at this point is I want to start draining, because I don't want Umbreon to have to pass out another Wish to me again. So we'll kick it into manual, get some of my own health back, and he Encores this, which is, I don't know, I didn't really see it coming, but I kind of should have expected it. But I don't really care. I guess what he was trying to do is Encore me into Venoshock and then go into Bisharp, and then, you know, that would have been my ass. So I'm really glad I ended up switching moves here, because I'm able to get a lot of health back. I'm able to get back up to full, and he's going to pass the Wish out to something else. But since I'm Encored on Giga Drain, and I think Encore is Fix 3 now, I have to switch out. I really don't care what ends up happening after this, but I have to switch out. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to take out this Victini when it comes in. I might have been able to, looking at it. It was at red. Actually, hell yeah, I could have taken it out from red, from that low of red, and with Giga Drain being buffed and everything. That would have been great. He would have wasted his Wish, but no, I went out to Umbreon because I didn't want to be Encored and have Bisharp come in immediately after. But here's the moment of truth. We find out whether or not my Umbreon can take, because I don't know what kind of investments I have. Does a lot, but that doesn't look like banded damage to me, because I don't think I'm invested all the way in defense. So might as well just go for the Payback right here. He does have the lower defense from V-Create, and Payback does get the boost because I was hit first, so that is a sure KO, easy. A Wish was kind of wasted on that thing. I personally would have just switched out and gone to something else, because Victini can't really take on an Umbreon unless it has a super effective move, so. Or Sun Support, but had neither. Anyways, T-Bolt happens. I kind of leave this thing A, to die, or B, you know, to get a Wish up. Or the C plan that I should have had was to try to set up Toxic on this thing. And as you can see, well, as you're going to see in a little bit, it's going to be Zapdos versus Roserade, and having Toxic on this thing would have been a big, big, big help. But I tried to bluff that I had to protect. He doesn't fall for it at all. He just goes right for the T-Bolt. And yeah, that's a wasted Wish. So I'm not one to be talking about wasted wishes when I just wasted one right there. Anyways, I have a Choice Banded Heracross with me today, and he goes into his Bisharp on my Stone Edge. And looking at the damage, it's bulky. It is a bulky Bisharp, because last I checked, this thing doesn't really have a terrific defense or special defense stat. I know special defense is not really that good, so I go out to Roserade on the off chance that he might have tried to go for the Sucker Punch right here, and I could have just gotten a Leech Seed off on him from there, and, you know, as long as he didn't Sword Stance, then I would have been good to go. But he sets up a sub, which scares the shit out of me, because if you saw my video that was like a couple videos ago, I swept the whole team with a Bisharp, and I'm thinking, that's going to be me now. This battle happened after that, and I was like, oh my god, the shoe's on the other foot, I'm scared. So, he goes for the Sword Stance, and I'm about to get fucked, because I don't know what to do. I know, what am I saying? I know this is Stab and all that, and it is a bulky Bisharp, and that happens to be a crit. Now, the thing is I don't know how much that would have done without it. I'm under the impression that that would have done at least 25% even resisted. So it could have been to the point where he probably wouldn't have been able to sub. I'm thinking that's maybe what he might have went for. Don't know what he went for, but well, we won't really find out. So, anyways, Zapdos comes back in. I figure I might as well seed this thing. That way I can have Leech Seed going and Lefties going. And on the next turn I can Drain, depending on if he gets low enough to start roosting. So this thing gets a lot of health back, and provided Toxic Spike support and, you know, non-Levitator slash Flowers like this, it just drains a lot of health your way, slash drains a lot of health out of the opponent if you can use it properly. I have not been able to use it properly. I might have to augment the set a little bit, maybe put Sleep Powder in place of a Toxic Spikes and get a different Toxic Spiker going on, and maybe make it faster, because running this bulky thing doesn't really work out for me, because now he's able to roost up before me, which is probably the only benefit to being a bulky set. It means I can predict this, and I can go for the Giga Drain on this turn, get a lot of my health back from the HPI. So as you can see, actually that could have been HP Acid Fire. I'm not entirely sure at this point, but this crit does end up hurting him big, because I do get Leech Seed recovery back from this, and Lefties. And look at that, after one health, or after one hit from him, I'm back at full, and he's back to where he started again, so that really does nothing for him. If I'm not mistaken, I do try to predict the Roost again and go out to Galvantula. On the off chance it might be fire. If it's fire, then I get switch initiative. If it's ice and he kills me, then I get switch initiative. If he doesn't, then I get leech seed recovery, and I surprisingly live it with 9, which is really awesome. And I'm just gonna go ahead and smack him with a, I believe an HP ice at this point, and I get a lot of health back from that. That's 50 health, holy shit. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the HP ice, take him out. I think his last one at this point is a Clefable, so I can't really do anything to it. I know I'm gonna die to Life Orb, recoil in 2 turns, or a Seismic Toss, so he can either stall me out or he can manually take me out. He does know that I have a Heracross left, so it's gonna be definitely an uphill battle from here. Uphill being, you know, that he can't win it at all. He has zero chance of winning it. If he had Toxic Spikes up, actually no, not even with that, you know, he wouldn't have been able to Wish and Protect his way out of this one. Anyways, Heracross comes in, get him with a Banded Close Combat for maximum fucking overkill. And that's going to be the game. So if you enjoyed this match, go ahead and leave a like. It really helps out my channel, so you can go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe, do all your guys' things. It's good to be back in these shoes slash flip-flops. And that'll do it out of me. Got featured videos, you know how it goes. Anything I really want to talk about? I noticed that a couple of my videos aren't really showing up in sub boxes lately. I do upload a lot during the week. Aside from my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, I upload random videos here and there, like LPs and various other things. So if you missed any of them, you know they're always on my channel. I always add them to playlists if they do correspond to a playlist. Those of you that don't follow my Facebook page, I do now have playlists on my channel. I've sorted everything according to tier, generation, and I don't know, just basically what kind of battle it is, you know, like 4th gen OU, UU, NU, all the stuff, 5th gen OU, mixed, UU, all this stuff. Anyway, that's all together. I have my LPs in playlists as well, so if you've ever wanted, you know, to just follow one LP straight through, or, you know, just go through my older stuff, that option is now available for you, so I highly encourage you to go check it out. Yeah. Anyways, that is a really long upload. Holy shit, 12 minutes? What? Who the fuck's gonna watch this? Who's gonna get to the end and be like, I saw this, so I'm gonna type French toast to signify that I saw this, and before I get spammed with a shit ton of French toast. Anyway, that will do that to me, for real this time, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.